Hey now! What is up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and because Easter just passed recently, I decided to watch. I actually watched this on Easter. Hop. Hop is a 2011 film that was directed by Tim Hill. This is a movie that I had never seen before. Obviously, I had heard of it. I remember when it came out, but I never watched it. I never sat down to watch it. I never really cared to watch it, but I did. So the plot is we meet this bunny rabbit, EB. Get it? EB. He's this bunny that's supposed to be next in line to be the Easter bunny. His father was, now he's next, but he doesn't really want to. Why? Because he wants to be a rock star. He wants to be a drummer. He wants to do other things. He's voiced by Russell Brand, and as he goes to Earth to try to fulfill his dreams, he runs into Fred. Fred, played by James Marsden, who can't keep a job, who's struggling himself in life. The two of them come together and they sort of, I guess, help each other out with what they want to do in their lives. Blah, blah, blah. The movie's fine. It is. I thought it was fine. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I thought Russell Brand, you know what? Some people don't like Russell Brand. A lot of people think that he's annoying or that they think those years where he was everywhere and he did get these starring roles, they thought he was undeserving of it. But I've always liked Russell Brand. I have. I think for the most part he's made me laugh. And this movie is true to that. Sure, it's just his voice. So maybe if you are annoyed of him or were annoyed of him, and you're just listening to him here, he's not really in your face. The character himself, he might have a couple of annoying parts here and there. There were some moments where like James Marsden's trying to go on a job interview or trying to do something, and this bunny just gets in the way. But he did have three other bunnies chasing after him. His father sent these bunnies to come find him and bring him back to Easterland. So I guess it made some excuses for why EB was going around doing some annoying things. Uh, James Marsden as Fred O'Hare. I like James Marsden as an actor. It's sort of funny to have seen Sonic the Hedgehog this year, where James Marsden plays a human character who's interacting with a CGI uh, animated character and taking him on a road trip, and then cut back to some 9 years ago. Now I'm watching this movie, and it's pretty much the same goddamn thing. I mean, look, I don't know if maybe he just likes doing movies like these. It just so happens to he's being in another position like this. He was a little cheesy in his acting. It was a little over the top. There was some moments where he had like really goofy faces and goofy expressions. But I guess other than that, he was fine. I mean, he is interacting with a CGI character that's not really there with him, and it's a kids movie, so I guess that makes it okay for him to act like this. Other actors in the movie, you have Gary Cole, Hugh Laurie does a voice, Hank Azaria does a voice, Kaylee Cuoco from The Big Bang Theory. I've never seen the show. I know, shocking. Uh, she was fine. She played the sister to James Marsden. She really only her memorable scene is a scene where, because Russell Brand EB, you find out that he poops jelly beans. And this is really gross. It is. I don't know why he poops jelly beans. I don't know like what significance that is for bunny rabbits to do that. Is it because all they eat is candy, or was it just only here to have this joke scene where she eats his jelly beans, not knowing that it came out of his butt, and she likes it. So there you go. Also, David Hasselhoff plays himself, which I'm sure you've never heard that before. I swear, this guy has made a career. Like I know he was in Baywatch, and I know a lot of people know him from that, and maybe a couple other things. Knight Rider, right? But I feel like he's made more of a career just playing himself in these later movies in his life. He really only has this one scene where he's the host of this talent show. You see that EB wants to be a part of this talent show to once again prove that he has talent and prove that he can maybe make it in Hollywood. It's a subplot that doesn't really go anywhere, so I don't know how much it's needed. I still never quite understood why he didn't want to be the Easter Bunny. The Easter Bunny is a pretty sweet gig, and once again, it's pretty important. They treat the Easter Bunny like Santa Claus as far as him having a sled, him having his workshop with where the candy gets made. You get this quick other side plot of the villain who is a chicken that wants to be a bunny. Don't ask me. It happens. It's here. And when you see this chicken become a bunny, it's a sight to behold. You have to see it to believe it because in many ways it's quite horrifying. There is a decent bit where EB wants to go to the Playboy Mansion because of the bunny logo. He thinks that it's full of bunnies, so he goes there, and that's how he interacts with James Marsden. And like I said, that bit was pretty amusing because of the whole bunny rabbit Playboy Mansion thing. But at this point, the Playboy Mansion has been closed down and doesn't exist anymore. That it instantly made me think, wow, it makes like that aspect of the film makes this movie even older than what it really is. Like, because you don't hear the Playboy Mansion being mentioned anymore. The CGI, I'm sure for the time, 9 or so years ago, I'm sure it was fine when it came out. But watching it now, I don't know. I didn't think, I wasn't 100% fully convinced of the interactions between the CGI bunny and a human like James Marsden. Also, there wasn't enough people being wowed or freaked out that there was a live bunny talking. It's like even James Marsden, like once he sees it, it's like he goes, "Oh, wow, that's weird," and then the rest of the movie he just goes along with it. Even David Hasselhoff has no reaction to it. I know they have a joke about him being friends with a talking car, but still, I don't know. It was a little odd. Anyways, guys, yeah, this film, it was fine. It's a decent holiday Easter movie, especially if you have kids, if you want to watch it with kids. It's good on that level. I did have moments where I chuckled. I did have moments where I laughed. So I'm not going to say it was a complete bore or a complete waste of time. It was fine. It was just fine. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think of Hop? Do you like it more than I do? Like, comment, subscribe. Later.